Good morning, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Dia. I am currently training for the Javelina 100K. It's at the end of October and it requires a lot of training. Fitting all of that into my schedule isn't always easy. I thought I'd go ahead and show a week of training with you guys, show you how I fit it in, which is not easy during the summer here in Arizona because it gets quite hot quite early and I have to get up at 5 to do my workouts usually, except Tuesdays and Thursdays I actually get up at 4 o'clock. So it's rough sometimes. I thought I'd take you guys along with me and that will help keep me motivated as well. I do a 5-block training. Each block consists of 4 weeks and I'm currently on block 2, week 1 right now. So I'm just kind of gearing up and getting started again. I have a 10-minute bicycle warm up and then I have upper body and core, which I'm going to do here at home, and then I have a 3-mile run, easy pace 3-mile run, which isn't easy because it's already 88 outside. We'll see what the temperature is by the time I get started. And then tonight I have run club, which is interval training, so that's where I get my intervals in. It is 6:43. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a little bit of what I do and then get this run done. Let's get this week started. All done with my warm-up and my strength training workout. I totally forgot that I switched my strength training plan. I used to do upper body on Mondays and lower body on Wednesdays, but we have circuit training with my run club on Wednesdays and we tend to do a lot of lower body. If I do leg day in the morning and then have that at night, I'm usually struggling at night. So I switched them for the first time this week and I did leg day today. That's why I always write things down. My training plan is not something that I leave for any negotiating, really. I have a plan and I stick to it. I do have a running coach. He's the founder of the run club that I go to and he does coach me. So he gave me a basic running plan and workout plan that I follow. I added a few things of my own just for some extra glute training, but I usually run everything by him. At the beginning of the week, he does this thing called periodization training. I just kind of follow that. So I don't need him to review my workout plans as much as I used to. I just take what I did from my first training program with him and build off of that. And because the first training program I did with him was a 60K, this is going to be 100K. So I'm just upping the mileage basically, but my strength training is the same. And then I just add on to my runs. So this week, my morning run is a 3-mile easy run. It's 7:48 and it is 92 degrees outside. Maybe it feels like less. Let's see. You know how it does that feels like? Feels like 94. I I had the opposite problem in San Diego. Let me get this done and then I will check in with you guys after and let you know what I'm drinking for hydration. There are some clouds out, so hopefully that gives me some shade while I'm on my run. Please don't go away, clouds. We have my camper out here because we're taking it back. It's been a nightmare. That's another story. Okay, let's get this done. 1 mile. Not too bad out here. Oh my gosh. I'm at the halfway point, or about to be at the halfway point, and these clouds are saving my life today. It's like 10 degrees cooler when they come over. Okay. See you at 1 mile left. 2 miles, 1 mile to go. And oh my gosh, this shade. I think it's gonna last. Got some pretty good cloud coverage. Oh gosh, guys, so those clouds saved me. It is so hot out there. It was nice to have the cloud coverage. I thought it was gonna go away because it didn't look like there was that many, but by the end of it, they were kind of covering up the whole sky. I don't know if I finished my thought earlier about making sure you have your plan set before you even start the week. That way you're not trying to figure it out along the way and you're not negotiating with yourself. You just get up and you follow your plan. Even though it wasn't super hot and the sun wasn't blaring on me, you can tell that I'm dripping in sweat. I found out the hard way how important it is to stay hydrated, and not just with water, but electrolytes, because on my peak week of my last training period, struggling with finding an electrolyte that works for me. I used to drink Gatorade and I've tried several different things. I tried Element. I just recently tried, I can't remember. I'll try to put it in here as soon as I remember what it is. I tried that one and then I kind of got sick of it, and now I'm trying some Pedialyte packets and I got sick of that. Everything kind of upsets my stomach. So what I've been doing is watering it down, and then I just sip on it all day. So I'm gonna go make myself my electrolyte right now. Maybe next week we can kind of go over what I'm eating, but I'm still trying to figure it out, guys. I'm not doing well on eating and I need to do better. So maybe we'll focus on that next week and you guys can come along to hold me accountable. But I have a few things I have to deal with this week and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a proper shopping session done. So let's go make my electrolyte. Liquid IV, that's what it was. Makes you cough. Got my electrolyte all made and I'm gonna hop in the shower now. If any of you guys have a suggestion on an electrolyte that is soft on the tummy and that you don't have to water down like crazy, let me know. Thinking about trying to make my own electrolyte, but seems a little complicated and I just don't have time for that right now. That's it for this morning's workout. Maybe I'll get a few clips tonight. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, it's Tuesday now. I didn't get a chance to record yesterday at Run Club because I ended up having to lead and it's just way too hard timing intervals and trying to record anything. So I didn't get any footage, but it was a really good night. Awesome, large group of people. I highly recommend you joining a run club if you have one nearby you. I don't think I would do interval training and push myself as hard as I do if it weren't for this awesome group of like-minded people, and they're all very encouraging. Today I have 12 sets of victory steps. There's about 310 steps, and I won't be able to record it much because it's kind of steep and a little bit dangerous to not be paying attention. But the plan is to park my car at the top parking lot, walk down with my water and set it at the bottom of the steps, and then I do a 1 mile warm up, and then I do my 12 sets of steps, and then I do another mile cool down And then I go back to the steps and grab my stuff and go ahead and head back to the parking lot. Hoping to get this done before it gets too far into the triple digits. So I'll show you guys as much as I can. If not, I'll talk to you guys afterward and wish me a good workout, because this isn't an easy one. I am back home, obviously, and all done with the steps for today. It's 7:18 right now. It was warm out there, but I'm glad I got out there early. I didn't get a very good sleep score last night. I got like a 54 because I didn't go to bed till almost 11, and then I had to get up at 4 o'clock this morning so that I can get my coffee in, do my reading and writing, and then get to the steps. I started about 5:30. It was a little bit rough this time around. I don't know if I like how I switched leg day to Monday. I might switch it back to Wednesday again. When I got to the third set of steps, I thought there is no way I'm gonna make 12 sets today, but I figured I would just keep going until my body told me no, or I would get it done, and I got it done. So glad I did it as usual. On Thursday, I have the same exact workout, except I'm upping it to 13 sets instead of 12 sets of steps. I go up every time I do them. I was editing yesterday's footage, and besides the crazy piece of hair sticking out of my head, I didn't even finish my thought about electrolytes. I said that I learned the hard way how important they are. The hard way was migraines for an entire week. Every time I did some sort of workout, I wasn't properly hydrating after, and I would get like this dull, aching headache that would turn into a migraine by the end of the night. The second I started making sure I was getting my electrolytes, I haven't had any problems. I haven't had a headache since. So hydrating is so super important, especially in this heat. You have to acclimate and adapt to the heat if you're not used to it, and take lots of water. That is my Tuesday workout. I'm gonna finish this, go take a shower, and make myself some breakfast because I'm pretty dang hungry. I will see you guys tomorrow for my Wednesday workout, which will be my upper body. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning, and I am getting ready to start my workout for the day. Today, I have a 10-minute warm up on my bike, upper body, and then I have a 3-mile run again. I'm trying to hurry up and get out the door because today is supposed to get up to, I think, 107, and it's already almost 90 out. So I want to hurry up and get this done. I don't normally eat breakfast before I do my morning workout just because it's usually so early and I'm not hungry at all, but I was feeling a little dehydrated, so I have my water, and I'm trying out this little Nature's Bakery oatmeal crumble bar, strawberry. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's probably horrible for me. It's a long list of ingredients, but it'll hold me over until I get done with my workout, and it tastes really good, and I feel like it's just gonna kind of stick and not come back to haunt me in the middle of my workout. I'm gonna get this started, get this done. Tonight I have Run Club circuit training, and I'll try to record that as usual, but I don't know if it'll happen. I'm gonna get this workout started, show you guys what I'm doing, and then I'll talk to you after. It is about 95 out, and there's no clouds to save me today. It's a bright sunny day. I can do this. It's just a slow, easy run, supposed to be zone 2, even though I really struggle to stay in zone 2. Zone 3 I can do, zone 2 I struggle with, but it's just supposed to be a zone 2 3-mile run. Okay, let's get started. One mile. I decided to take a different way because I thought there would be shade this way, but I'm regretting it because there's not much shade now that I'm hitting shade. Mile 2, I went a different way. I'm afraid I cut it too short. We'll see. That was a really, really rough one. I haven't saved it yet. Hold on. It's 8:21 and it says it's 93 out, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky to protect me today. That bar that I had before was so delicious, but it did not settle well in my stomach. I decided to go a different way today. It's the way I used to go all the time. It's kind of this little, I don't know what you call them, not an alley. Anyway, it goes behind the houses. It's a little trail. I love to run back there because you get to see all the little quails running around, and I have an obsession with quails. So I went that way, but I haven't ran that way since I had a really creepy experience several months ago where I was running down this one part that crosses through the middle of the little reserve. So there's no houses near you. You're kind of just in the middle by yourself. And on that part, some guy with a trench coat on and a pole started walking towards me. What I should have done is turned around and ran, but stupid me didn't want to hurt his feelings and make him feel odd. So I kept running towards him, and when I got close to him, he put the stick down and he was just kind of watching me, and it was the scariest moment of my life. And lesson learned that, oh well, if I hurt his feelings, my safety is more important than that, and to just turn around. I can't believe I kept running towards him. I talked to my daughter about it after and told her, absolutely never put yourself in danger like that. Who cares? Turn around and run back the other way. But I haven't been that way ever since then because it completely traumatized me. So I ran through there today thinking it might provide a little bit of shade, and then I get to see all the little quails, but there was no shade. So I went ahead and kind of ran back on my normal route. But because I took that way instead of my normal one, I had to add a little bit on at the end, about 1/4 of a mile, because I ended up cutting it short, and that was torture. That 1/4 of a mile felt like an extra mile. But I got it done. I'm really glad I tried out that little bar because I'm testing things for my long runs, and that would really suck to have that happen on one of my long runs. It's really important to test out your fuel before your races and before your long runs. So I'm glad I did. I'm going to hop in the shower now and get some work done today, and hopefully I will see you guys tonight. Good morning, everyone. It is about 5:15 and I am headed to Victory Steps again to get 13 sets of steps in today. Won't be as hot today. I think it's only supposed to get up to like 107. It got up to 117 yesterday. I haven't gotten them from my husband yet, but I think he got a few clips of us last night, so I'll try and put those in here. I have to look at what he got. It was a really small group. There was about 6 of us because it was so dang hot outside. It was miserable, but we were miserable together, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm glad I went. I'm always glad I went, as much as I want to make excuses and not go sometimes. This morning, I'm gonna get the steps done, and then that's it for today. Nothing tonight. It's pretty repetitive what I do here at the steps, so I probably won't record too much of it for you guys, but I'll check in with you guys after and let you know how I'm feeling. I'm hoping I feel a little bit better today than I did on Tuesday, because like I said, after the 3rd one, I was ready to give up, but I have more hope for today. So we're gonna get this done. I hope you guys get your workout in, especially if you get it done first thing in the morning. There is nothing better than knowing that you accomplished a workout first thing in the morning, especially when it's a tough one. And if you guys are in an environment like Arizona, get it done early. Sucks to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I never regret it. I'm always glad that I got it done really early. I will see you guys in a bit. This is probably gonna take me about an hour and a half, I hope. See ya in a bit. Back from my workout at the steps. It's actually been several hours and I'm showered and all cleaned up and fed. I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know how my workout went. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I was feeling really sore and really tired. So I thought today was gonna be a major struggle, but I was really surprised that, I don't wanna say it was easy because it was nowhere near easy, but I felt a lot stronger and better today than I have for the past 3 days. So that was a bonus. My husband showed up near the end. I should have had him record me a little. I wanted to get some footage, but I forgot to ask him. So the only thing I got was me running down the steps on my last set of steps. And I thought I was videotaping the top because I wanted to show you guys how empty it gets after the sun starts to come up because it gets pretty warm up there. It's kind of nice because it really thins out and it's easier to get up and down the steps. But I don't like to be out there when it's any hotter than 100 degrees. I don't think I've talked to you guys about why I'm doing the steps as a part of my training, especially when my race, the Javelina 100, really doesn't have too much elevation gain in it. But a few months ago, I did river and back with my coach, and he had me work my way up to 10 sets of steps to prepare for that. And after doing that with him, I have no doubt that I never would have been able to keep up with him if it wasn't for doing those steps. So a month before Javelina 100, my longest run is going to be at the Grand Canyon, rim to rim to rim. And my goal is to get up to 20 sets of steps. I'm working my way up and then I'll taper back down again before doing rim to rim to rim. And then when it comes to Javelina, it's going to feel like nothing to me because there's really no incline there. And then my husband did get a few clips of me from last night at Run Club. I really do a lot of things that I would never do on my own, like running backwards, skipping, jumping, push-ups, sit-ups, wall sits, all sorts of things. It's really fun and it's a really nice variety, but I would have to say Wednesday nights are my least favorite Run Club night because we do things like running backwards and a lot of jumping, and sometimes it's just midweek. I'm exhausted and I don't feel up to it, but I know I've said this 100 times. Once we get there and we start doing it, you always end up feeling better. So that's it for today's workout. Tomorrow is Friday and I have bike strength training, and then tomorrow night I have Run Club, which is our trail run. It was an awesome day at the steps and I hope you guys got out there and did your workout too, and I will see you tomorrow. Thursday morning, guys. I am almost done with my workouts for Block 4 Week 1, and I am really looking forward to my day off tomorrow. I take Saturdays completely off. I used to try and do something like an active rest day, and sometimes I still do, don't get me wrong, but because I do so much working out during the week, I really give myself that mental break to know that if I want to take the entire day off and do nothing, it's absolutely okay. So I really look forward to my Saturdays. Getting ready to do my run with my little Winnie the Pooh socks. I did my warm up on the bike. I did full body today, and now I'm gonna get ready to go run my 3 miles. I walked my dogs already and it was 90 out there and it felt pretty warm, but I think I'll be okay. I just want to hurry up and get out the door. It's later tonight that I'm concerned about. I have run club tonight and we do it at White Tanks Mountain. It is one of my favorite runs. We do an out and back, 30 minutes out, 30 minutes back. And I usually try to get between 5 and 6 miles. Not sure what I'm going to do today. When it's hotter, I usually only do 5 miles. Let's go out on this run. I finished my run already. I didn't end up recording anything while I was on my run because it was just so flippin' hot outside. I didn't even want to pull out my camera because I felt like if I did, it was going to slip right out of my hand. And I probably ran a bit faster than I should have because I just wanted to get it over with. I keep wanting to say I'm all done with this week's workout, but I still have a 5-mile run tonight at Trail Run. So not quite there yet, but I'm done with my strength training for the week and I followed my plan, did everything that was on it. Love it when that happens. I will see you again on Sunday. Hope you're having an awesome Friday. Hey guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. It is now Thursday of the next week. I was gonna wrap up my video over the weekend, but after my long run, I was just exhausted. And then this week's training kind of got thrown off course. I wanna go back to last week and go ahead and finish out this vlog for you guys. On Friday evening, I only ended up getting a few clips like halfway through my run because I completely forgot. We had a couple of new people show up and I just got distracted, and it was also 108 outside. It's hot. Halfway done. And I just wanted to get the run done. Got 6 miles in, which I was really proud of, but it wasn't easy. So that was my final run on Friday. And on Saturday, I told you guys that I normally take the entire day off, but I decided to go ahead and go for a walk in the evening with my husband. And I wanted to get all my stuff prepared for my long run on Sunday, on Saturday night, to show you guys what I was wearing, what I was eating and taking with me, water, electrolytes, everything. But it just didn't happen. My daughter wanted to watch a show with us and we ended up watching that with her, and I didn't end up packing, but I did get up at 4 in the morning. I usually try to get my journaling in before I go for my long run, but I was making some sourdough bread, a loaf for us and a loaf for a friend of mine, and it was beginning to overproof. So I pretty much had to do it when I got up in the morning because by the time I would finish my run 3 hours later and take a shower, it would have been way overproofed and not turned out. My long run this week was 3 hours. It was a 400-meter run, 200-meter walk. In ultra running, you're gonna walk. It's one of the reasons I like ultra running so much. It's just built-in permission that you're most likely going to have to walk at some point on your trail. You know, you have to practice the way you're gonna do it on race day. For a nice chunk of my race, I'll be doing 400, 200, and walking is a lot different than running. Practicing walking, as dumb as that sounds, is really important to do, especially in the middle of your run over several hours. So that's what I did this Sunday. I'll go ahead and pop over to that in a second. First, I want to apologize for the blurry footage of all of my gear. It was so early in the morning. The screen is so tiny. I didn't even realize it was out of focus, but I just kind of show you guys what I got ready in the morning for my run. And then halfway through my run, you'll see me drink a protein drink. I have Ensure Plus, which is not my favorite drink. My coach recommends it for me. He's a very accomplished ultra runner, and it's one of the things that he takes on a long run so that it's easy to digest. It provides you with all the nutrients you need and will keep you going. One of the things we're working on is me not losing too much weight during my runs. On long runs, a lot of times I'll drop 4 to 5 pounds on the run, and of course I gain it right back after, but it's not good to lose that much weight during your run. So that's what we're working on. So I'm really working on my nutrition and trying to make sure I get enough calories in during my run. I think I covered everything, so let's go ahead and hop into the footage of me on my 3-hour long run this past Sunday. Morning, guys. It is 4:43, getting ready to take off. New bra, because my last Lululemon bras kept chafing me really bad on my runs. So I'm giving Nike a try. Socks. I have this long sleeve shirt, my Lulu shorts, and this hat that's you're supposed to be able to wet and dunk it in water. So I might do that after my first lap. have snacks in here. This is an ice handkerchief where you can put ice in it and then wrap it around your back or your neck. I have snacks. I have to fill my water bottles, and then this is my vest. So I'm gonna start getting ready. I need to head out the door before it gets too hot. I think it's 84 right now. I'm a little over 2 miles in, and I'm gonna eat this because I didn't eat breakfast and I feel a little hungry. So 2:23, gonna run in a second again here. Hey guys, 5 miles in, and I am at almost an hour, 57 minutes, 58 minutes, and on one of my 200-meter walks right now. It's not too hot out here yet. Have to go pee really bad, but I guess that means I'm hydrated. I'm gonna get started running, hoping I mapped this out good. Just checking in. It's been an hour and 34 minutes, and I've gone about 8.5 miles. I'm about half a mile from my house right now. I'm gonna refill my vest a little, drink a protein shake, and then I'm gonna do another lap, but I'm gonna cut this one a little bit shorter because I'm doing a 400 run walk. So it's taking me a little longer, but yeah, a little more than halfway done. Okay, I ran inside my house, went to the restroom, drank my protein shake, grabbed another bar, and I feel like I have enough liquid still. If not, there are some water fountains along the way. But I didn't pause my watch at all because I want to see what my pace will be with all of my stops, because running 100K, I will be stopping at some of the rest stops, so I want to factor that into my pace and how long I think it's going to take me. So, okay, I am 9.28 miles, an hour and 47 minutes. It has been 3 hours, and I'm at 16.3 miles, but I'm a good mile away from home still. I did not estimate the length correctly, so I'm going to still do 400, 200 walk all the way home. Wish me luck, it's getting warm out here.
Getting up early for my runs isn't just about beating the heat. There's really something special about watching the desert wake up. And mornings like this remind me of just how beautiful Arizona is. Thanks for joining me on my training journey, and I'll see you guys in the next one.